That's unbelievable.
Guys, you ever heard Dan?
Yeah.
All right, our next comedian coming to the stage. We got a couple more guys and we'll close this out. Give it up for Mr. Sams.
All right. Hey, so I was listening to gospel music recently. Woo!
Oh.
And I was really enjoying it. But then I started to feel bad when I remembered that I haven't been to church since ever. Right? That's awful.
Preach, baby, preach.
I was watching Paralympic basketball on TV the other day. I feel bad doing this joke right after what you just did, but I was watching Paralympic basketball on the TV the other day, or as they should call it, bumper cars. Anyway. Hey, you know the hardest part? Thanks, Omer. You know the hardest part? I need to hold this with me. These are all new jokes. The hardest part about getting dressed in the United States is that you pick out, nice pants, nice shirt. It's always so tough to find a gun that matches your outfit. One laugh. All right, hey, I was driving around the other night trying to find parking. It was awful. Parking in Tel Aviv reminds me of parking in Forest Hills, Queens, except there's way less Jews here. No Forest Hills, Queens? Jesus, fellas, come on. I know we're in Israel, I think. Hey, so I did a set in Jerusalem on Tuesday night, and I took the train down there. And boy, let me tell you, this train ride, it was an awful train ride. I was sitting next to a couple of real fucking perverts. And I'm on this train, there's one guy, he keeps talking about how he only goes to bars that feed lesbians off the floor. Right? And this other guy I'm sitting next to, he keeps talking about he wants to be a good citizen, so he's gonna start raping pedophiles in his community. This is sick. I'm stuck on this train, right? These guys keep going on and on. I felt like I was in my car waiting for a stoplight to change. A homeless guy was standing at the window waiting for money. Like all the other people were looking at me, glad it was me instead of them. I just couldn't wait for it to be over. It was awful. Wow. That didn't work. Nothing works. Alright? What was I gonna say? Hey, but at train station, you get to Jerusalem, that train station, boy, that train station sure is deep. It's like a reverse Tower of Babel. I love that joke. It's my favorite fucking story in the Bible. It makes no fucking sense. God loves everybody. God wants everybody. You speak different languages. Fucking what? Right? It doesn't make any sense. Oh God! I also thought maybe the train station was just so deep because they found it like really.
I went to Jerusalem with a straight train station, and now started from the bottom. Now we're here.
From the bottom over here, and the whole team here. Half of them are still stuck down there. I thought maybe they found like a really good Hamas tunnel and didn't want it to go to waste, so they just built the train station down there. Right? What else was I gonna say? Hey, my great grandmother. This is a joke. I feel bad doing this joke on stage, but it's a good joke. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nothing else was tonight. So my great-grandmother, great woman, right? Lived to be 104 years old, lived by herself in New York City, still going out for her groceries and everything every day. Like, matriarch of her family. I cannot explain how much I love this woman. But, the last time I saw her before I went and moved to Vietnam for a while, she takes me by the hand as I'm saying goodbye and yells at me, "And don't come back with the Eurasian woman!" Right? So now I live in Eurasia. Sorry, Grandma. No, see, nothing works. Nothing works. We got nothing. What was I going to say? Hey, if you see me covered in white powder, it's not sufganiyot nor cocaine. I just chafe. It's Johnson & Johnson baby powder. Speaking of the Johnson & Johnson company, they got sued for giving a bunch of people ovarian cancer. I don't have ovarian cancer, but they do own my football team, so they'll be fucking me for the rest of my life regardless. Wow, that was the best one, Johnson & Johnson? Really? Oh, Jesus! And I come out here, right? I come here usually, I try to do clean jokes, right? Everybody else comes out here, they go, oh, I want to tell a joke about cunt and gooch and taint, right? Everybody laughs and they're like, yeah. Let's talk about fucking porn and pedophiles and tits and ass and cock. And everybody's like, woo! I didn't even know how bukkake was pronounced before I came here, right? This is ridiculous. You go, oh, I want a fucking shit, dick, cock, motherfucker, like shit. I try to come over and tell a nice, wholesome story with my great-grandmother. I come over and spew nonsense, it works better. And oh, that's the light. Am I done? That's 1 minute? 1 minute. All right. Cock, fuck, shit, taint, gooch, taint, piss, shit, ass, fuck, doggy style, pedophile, pregnant woman, bad comedy show, disabled jokes, awful jokes. She's trying to burn time. Bitches, leeches, beaches. Features. All right, hey, what's a Jewish pirate say? Ahoy vey. Good night.
Guys, give it for Sam. I appreciate a man who just blatantly gets up on stage and lies. Never heard of bukkake. That mustache just says bukkake.